Author's POV. You're walking through the street, but you stopped after seeing someone. Wine. Hi, Jimin. You said while smiling. Jimin. Oh, Wine. What are you doing here? Wine. Nothing. I just went to buy some groceries. What about you? Jimin. I came here for my daily workout. Wine. Oh, that's nice. Well, you already have a nice body. You said while while looking at his body. He got shy after your comment, and his face turned a little red. Wine. Wait. Are you blushing? You said while teasing him. Jimin. No, why would I? He said as he got nervous. You were talking to him, but suddenly Jimin noticed that a football was about to hit you as the children were playing in the park. But before he turned and pulled you towards his chest, and the ball hit his back. One. You screamed in sudden when he pulled you. Jimin, are you okay? He asked with a concern. You nodded to him as you were also scared. Later you noticed your position and you quickly parted away as you both were very close to each other. One. Are you okay? You asked him in nervousness. He nodded and you both went towards your apartment. You both were living in the same area but a different apartment. Jimin went with you to your apartment where you saw your boyfriend is standing near the door while looking at you both. Wine. Mark, when did you come? Mark, just now. Where were you? Wine. Just went to the supermarket. Mark. Oh, Jimin also went with you too? Wine. No, we just met in the park. Now move aside, let me come in. He glared at him, and Jimin also understood that he doesn't like the fact. As you went inside, Jimin looked at you from behind. Mark, she's my girl, so don't look at her. Jimin chuckled at him and he got confused. Jimin, keep my girl happy or... Mark, shut up, he said as he got pissed off and closed the door. Jimin, God, from where she got this loser boyfriend? She's really kind and cute. She deserves someone like me. Time skipped to the next morning. You were standing in front of Jimin's apartment and knocking the door. You were waiting for him to open the door as he opened the door, you gulped and closed your eyes in embarrassment. Cause while he was wiping his sweat with the towel and you guessed that he was doing his morning workout. When I'm sorry, you said while keeping your palm on your eyes. Chimin, it's okay, I'll be back in a minute. You nodded, and after a minute, he came out after wearing a t-shirt. Chimin, good morning, Van. What brought you here? He asked. Van, yeah, I came here to give you this. You said while showing him a ball, which was on your hand. Van, I brought breakfast for you cause you helped me yesterday. Jimin, there is no need for it. I would love to help you. Van, how sweet you are, Jimishi. But please accept this. I specially made this for you. You said while pouting. Jimin, okay fine, but in one condition. You also have to eat with me. You chuckled before nodded and he smiled as he was lost in you. Jimin, okay, you may sit in the dining room. I will serve you. You nodded and both sat on the chair to have their breakfast. Jimin, it's really delicious one. Juan, thanks. I'm so glad you like it. You said while smiling. Jimin. Jimin looked at your face while scanning your each and every cute moment. Jimin in mind. God, she's totally wife material. He looked at his face and saw some sauce on his face. When, Jimishi, wait. Before you could say further, you thought to remove it cause it's not a big deal. You leaned towards him and he also got confused as he doesn't know anything. You took a tissue paper and cleaned his face. You both were really close to each other and both of their heartbeat is going fast because of the closeness. You both lost in each other's eyes and before you came in your sense, but suddenly you both hear a bang on the door and someone backed inside. He looked in the direction and saw Mark was standing there. When Mark? He looked at him in confusion. Mark, what are you doing here at this time? He asked. And you can guess that he might be mad and angry. One, nothing, but what are you doing here? Mark, don't you like it if I came here to see my girlfriend? One, it's not like that, Mark. You're taking me wrong. You said while walking towards him. Mark, honey, how many times have I told you not to go anywhere without informing me? He said while hugging you, not knowing that someone is not like that, but he did that purposely. Juan, fine, but don't get angry, okay? You said while smiling. Mark, let's go, honey. He said while wrapping his hand on your waist. Juan, okay. Bye, Jimin. You said and walked out with Mark. Jimin. As you reached your house, Mark said, Mark, Juan, for how many times have I told you to stay away from that Jimin? Juan, oh stop it, Mark. What kind of behavior is this, huh? And how can you back in this in his house? What will he think about you? Mark, I don't care. And what were you doing with him, huh? I saw you both were really close. Are you guys going to Juan, shut up, Mark. Stay in your limits. You yelled and walked towards your room as you don't want to argue. Mark, time skipped to the evening. Mark, Juan, he called as you were in the kitchen, but you ignored him. Juan, Mark, I'm sorry for my behavior. Please forgive me. You looked at him and still won't be able to get rid of his words. One, it's easy for you, Mark, but not for me. You really doubt on me. And our 2 years of relationship, how can you say that? Do you even know what about Jimin? He's really very kind, and whenever I need any kind of help, he's always ready for me. One, and you know, he's just my best friend, so don't you dare to think of anything else. You said as you were sad. Mark, I'm sorry, but please, you also try to understand. I can't see you with any other man, even though he's your friend. Juan, and since when you become a possessive, Mark? Don't you believe me and my love? Mark, it's not like that. I believe you, but don't believe that Jimin. Juan, fine. If you don't like him, then don't talk to him. But he's my best friend. so I can't let him go. He has the same place in my heart. Time skip after 2 days. Jimin came to your house as he had to talk with you. Jimin, what's going on, Van? He said while sitting on the couch. Van, everything is fine? Jimin, actually, Van, I have to attend an office party. And he said hesitantly, and you ask, Van, what, Jimin? Jimin, I need your help. Jimin, Van, in my office, everybody is married or in a relationship except me. And everyone comes with his partner except me because I'm still single. He said being sad and he doesn't want to attend the party without his partner. One, oh, now I get your point. Juan, you don't want to attend a party alone. He nodded. Jimin, yes. Will you please become my partner for the party? Juan, huh? You got shocked and confused. Jimin, please don't say no. You are my only girl best friend. You thought for a minute and tried to understand his situation, and yeah, he's right. How can he attend the party without any partner? And you already knew everyone in his office is settled in their life except him. One, fine, Jimin. I will come to your party as your partner. You said while smiling, and he also smiled back. And suddenly he hugged you in excitement, so you also do the same. He picks your one cheek and says, Jimin, I know you always helps me. Thank you, Ryan, smiling. Time skip to the party, and this is your outfit. You came with him to a party, to a club, as the party is going to be held in a club. You feel nervous, but you felt calm as Jimin held your hand and smiled at you. You feel relief and you smile back at him. Jimin, I know you must feel nervous, but I'm here with you. Ryan, thank you. Jimin, come. He took you inside and introduced you to his colleagues. Jimin, hi guys, smiling. His colleagues looked at him and then you too. Taeyang and Jungkook. Hey Jimin, who is this beautiful with you? Jimin, she is my girlfriend Ryan. Taeyang and Jungkook, seriously bro, do you have a girlfriend? We thought you are pure single. Jimin, shut up. He said to be annoying of his friends. Hwan, hello. Taeyang and Jungkook, hi Miss Hwan, hope you like the party. You nodded and they went to dance with their partners. Taeyang and you both were slowly dancing and you don't know, but you won't feel uncomfortable with him. Your heart always say you can trust him more than Mark. In your 2 years of relationship with Mark, you never gave him permission to touch you except hugging. You still don't agree for any skinship with him. You looked at his face without blinking as you were lost in him. But suddenly someone accidentally hit you and you were about to fall. But before Jimin held you by a waist and prevent you from falling. Jimin, are you okay? You nodded. Come. He took you in a corner and made you sit. Jimin, do you hurt anywhere? He asked. Juan, I'm fine, thank you. Jimin, you sit here. I bring something for you. You nodded and he went to take some drinks for you. It's been 2 minutes. You were looking around, but suddenly you saw something unexpected. First, you got confused, so you decided to go there. You went to the bar section as you saw someone who was looking like Mark. You went near him and saw he was kissing a girl. Your eyes widened, and you won't be able to believe. You went near him and pulled him by his collar. He also looked at you with a confused yet scared. Mark, one, shocked. One, what is this? What are you doing here? Mark, it's none of your business. One, are you cheated on me? You ask. Mark, what are you saying? He's civil, trying to ignore the situation. One, then why the you were kissing her? You said in anger, and finally tear rolled down from your eyes. Mark, you were taking me wrong, One. Before you both were talking further, suddenly Jimin came there. Jimin, One, what are you doing here? Then his eyes went to Mark. Jimin, Mark, you here? One, why are you crying? What happened? You were feeling very weak and couldn't be able to believe that he won't be thinking about his 2 years of relationship. Suddenly you hugged Jimin. Jimin, what happened, Ryan? He asked while hugging you back. Mark, what are you doing with her, huh? He said and was about to part you from him, but stopped as Jimin glared at him. Ryan, Jimin, he cheated on me. You cried. Mark, Ryan, what are you doing with him? He said angrily and pulled you towards him and asked in anger. Mark, what the fuck are you doing with him, huh? Didn't you know I don't like him, and especially when he is with you? Mark, let's go. We are going home. He took you outside and Jimin was about to stop you, but you stopped him because you wanted to clear all your misunderstanding with him and talked with him alone. Mark, what were you doing with him? Why do you care, huh? Mark, don't test my patience. You know, sometimes I thought you were also cheated on me with him. The way he's always clingy with you, and you don't even mind him, huh? How dare you thinking about me, huh? What about you? How the hell you were kissing her? Mark, I have to do this cause you still won't allow me to touch you. It's been fucking 2 years. You won't believe me. Do you love me or my? Huh? Mark, listen, You know, sometimes this fact came into my mind that you love Jimin, not me. Then why are you even with me, huh? And you were right, I was kissing that girl. Mark, do you know why? Cause you can't fulfill my needs. That's why I had to choose another girl. And why were you even thinking about me? Cause you were always busy with your so-called neighbor. Or should I say your secret lover? As he completed, you slapped him. Now enough, Mark. You said in anger. Mark, exactly. Now this is enough. Let's end up with this forever. Forget we were together. Get out of my car and my life too. He said in anger, and you also got out of his car while crying in pain. You stand in a corner of the road and you notice that weather is also not good. After a few minutes of crying, the rain is starting. Slowly, you all were getting wet and you don't know what to do in this situation because you were already in pain. Today hit out on your character. You sat in a corner while hugging your knees as now you were all wet and tears were still falling from your eyes, which got red in crying. Suddenly you saw a car which stopped near you, but you ignored it. But as the person came in front of you, so you won't stop herself. You hugged him as you saw his face with the street lights. One, Jimin. You said her crying while hugging him. Jimin, don't cry. Tell me what happened. One, he broke up with me and left me. You said while crying badly as you still can't forget. Jimin, shh, don't cry. I'm here. Everything will be fine. You said in a He said in a soft voice while patting your back. Jimin, come, let's go home. You will catch a cold. He took you with him. He took you to your apartment in your bedroom. Jimin, I'll get your clothes and please change your outfit. He said while giving you your night outfit and you nodded. After some time you came out after changing and he made you lay on the bed. One, Jimin, thank you for helping me. Jimin, it's okay. Take a rest. You held his hand and said, Juan, please don't leave me. He nodded and sat beside you. He caressed your head and said, Jimin, Juan, you know you are the sweetest girl I have ever met. Juan, but no one loves me, Jimin. It's not like that. Everyone loves you. Me too. Jimin, just don't think too much. He said, kissing your forehead. And after some time, you both slept together. The end.